beats.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So, tonight's video is actually on Deontay Wilder, and there's been a bunch of hectic ass news coming out, especially with the big news about Tyson Fury getting that big ass payday from Top Rank. He signed with Top Rank, co-promotional deal, getting 80 million pounds, and that's like over 100 million US dollars, and it's been going viral and crazy over the media outlets lately. But with that being said, Deontay Wilder still came out stating he still intends on fighting May 18th with or without Fury. And this is coming out in BoxingNews24.com, and in this article it goes on to state, Deontay Wilder says he still intends on fighting on May 18th, whether it's against Tyson Fury or not. If Fury doesn't want the rematch, Wilder names the following contenders as options for his May 18th date: Dominic Breazeale, Adam Kownacki, or Dillian White. It also goes on to state in this article, the big money contract that Fury was given by Top Rank Boxing to fight on ESPN could make him tougher to negotiate with for Wilder. Fury loses nothing if he prices himself out for the Wilder fight. With the big money that Fury is getting with Top Rank, he doesn't need to fight any of the dangerous guys like Wilder and Anthony Joshua for him to get a big payday. The money is already there for Fury from his monster contract with Top Rank. A contract like that might cause Fury to lose ambition because he no longer needs to fight the best in order to make money. Fury revealed earlier on Monday that he signed a multi-fight co-promotional deal with Top Rank Boxing to fight on ESPN. Although Fury states that he's still interested in fighting a rematch with Wilder, his new promoters might have other ideas for him. Top Rank signed Fury to a multi-fight deal for a reported $103 million. With that kind of money, they're going to be selective in how they match Fury, and that could mean that Wilder, who fights for PBC, won't be an option. And it goes on to state later on in the article, Wilder says that he's a free agent and can fight on ESPN in order to face Fury in a rematch. As far as Wilder's concerned, the way a rematch with Fury doesn't happen is if he's not interested in the fight anymore. If Fury decides he doesn't want another fight with Wilder, then the Bronze Bomber will fight the likes of Kownacki, Breazeale, White, or Luis Ortiz in mid-May. I'm a free agent. I can fight anyone, Deontay Wilder said to the Boxing Voice. I don't necessarily have to fight on the network that I'm on. I can fight anywhere. I'm the champion, though. The rematch with Fury is still on the table for him if he wants it. It's a relief that Wilder is capable of fighting on ESPN if need be in order to fight Fury. Again, though, Top Rank will likely have their own ideas what they want to do with Fury now that they've paid him so much money to sign him. Quote, now, with this news coming out, it is a very good thing that Deontay Wilder does have the relationship he has with Al Haymon, being able to do his own thing, being a free agent, and being able to fight on any network that he wants to, which is really cool because, like it says in the article, he does have the capability to fight on ESPN if he wants to. The main thing, though, he's been showing his loyalty to a premier network like Showtime. But even though he still shows his loyalty to Showtime, like he says, he can still fight on any other network that he wants to fight on. And it does sound like he is willing to fight Tyson Fury on ESPN. And with that being said, this pretty much puts the ball in Tyson Fury's court. Just for the simple fact is Deontay Wilder doesn't have any kind of strings attached on what network he can fight on. And I think that's the cool thing that Deontay Wilder has going on for himself is he can literally fight on any network that he wants. Since Al Haymon's just his advisor, like I said, he has the freedom to do what he wants to do. But then you have a guy like Tyson Fury who is pretty much stuck with Top Rank. And then you have a guy like Anthony Joshua who is pretty much stuck to a platform like DAZN. So it's cool that Deontay Wilder has the freedom to do whatever he wants to do, but those other dudes are stuck to their own networks to where it's going to make it a lot harder for these dudes to be able to fight each other the way that they should be able to. Everybody should pretty much have the freedom to be able to fight whoever they want to fight. But since all of these different promotions are on all these different networks, it definitely makes it a lot harder for the negotiations. But Deontay Wilder has stated he will fight on ESPN to be able to get that rematch with Tyson Fury if need be. And with that being said, I think it's kind of weird because last week the WBC had pushed back that purse bid for that Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight, and they didn't have any kind of deadline stipulated on when it was going to be. But now that this has happened, is it possible that the WBC will intervene and put a deadline on that purse bid? And if that's the case, Tyson Fury isn't obligated to still take this fight, because even if the WBC comes into play to try to put a purse bid on this fight or to put a deadline on the purse bid, Tyson Fury isn't a mandatory for Deontay Wilder. This is pretty much a voluntary type of fight where both of these guys have agreed to take the fight to fight each other. And now that this is coming to play, WBC might come in, put a deadline for the purse bid, but if Tyson Fury rejects the fight, then that pretty much goes to show you that he is not wanting that smoke with Deontay Wilder. And it would suck to say that Tyson Fury is ducking Deontay Wilder, because Tyson Fury doesn't seem like the kind of guy to duck anybody. But at the same time, if the WBC intervenes and puts a deadline on that purse bid and Tyson Fury does not take this fight and Deontay Wilder is willing to go to ESPN to take this fight, it just goes to show you who really doesn't want the fight. And it wouldn't really surprise me too much, just for the simple fact is, over the past few months, there's been little hiccups here, little hiccups there, where there's been people on Tyson Fury's side stating that they did not want this fight to be next, stating that they wanted Deontay Wilder to fight a guy like Anthony Joshua, and they wanted to be able to fight Deontay Wilder later. But I guess only time is going to be able to tell what exactly is going to happen. But according to Deontay Wilder, he wants to fight in May with or without Tyson Fury. So if Tyson Fury isn't going to be next in this fight, the cool thing is Deontay Wilder does have some options, because like he said, you have Dominic Breazeale, who was the mandatory out there. You have DILLIAN WHYTE, who holds the WBC silver title. You have Adam Kownacki. You have Luis Ortiz. Personally, I don't want to see the Luis Ortiz fight again. It's something that I've already seen. Deontay Wilder pretty much knocked him out already. So I would definitely like to see him fight a fresh face, some new blood, but only time is going to be able to tell what exactly is going to happen. But it's still good to see that Deontay Wilder still has that fire to still want to be able to get this fight in May. And he still has that fight on the table for a guy like Tyson Fury, who can still take that fight. The only problem with that, though, on Tyson Fury's behalf, is since he's under Top Rank, like it states in the article, he is pretty much stating that he is going to fight whoever Top Rank puts in front of him. So if Top Rank doesn't choose Deontay Wilder to be that next fight, which is very, very possible, I do not think that we're going to see that Tyson Fury-Deontay Wilder fight anytime soon. And I'm thinking that this is going to be in the past for right now, where we're not going to be able to look forward to seeing this fight anytime soon. But like I said, only time is going to be able to tell what's going to happen. And hopefully in the next few weeks, we can be able to get some updates on whether this fight will or will not take place. And we can at least get an update on who Deontay Wilder will be facing next on that May date. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of comments, any kind of questions, hit me up in the comment section and I'll be sure to hit you guys up. All right. So I hope you like the video. Holla at your boy.